Hey everybody, Mark Herman, aka LA Bengal fan on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, repping the Bengals here. This is becoming all too familiar. Week 5 now. I had a couple games where I had something positive to say. If you're looking for one of those uplifting videos where I say, let's go get them next week, guys, this is not that video. You can just stop watching right now. This is going to be a real video. This team's terrible. Their personnel can't execute. The offensive line's horrible. The play calling's horrible. Everything starts from the top down. And our owner, who had an opportunity to pick up 2 waiver wire players this week, we decided not to do that. We let the Panthers take one, and I don't remember who got the other, but it wasn't us. They obviously think that an infusion of Alex Redmond is going to save this line. No, nothing's going to save this line. Redmond's worse than anybody we're playing. And it just shows you the lack of a commitment to put a decent product out on the field and a product that has a chance to win. Zach can do all the press conferences he wants, and he's very good at it, and he's quite charming. And he talks about how the locker room is, their guys are still together and tight, and they're upset about this too. And no, they're not. I mean, look at their play on the field. They're not capable of executing. All that's just smoke. It's just, more excuses as to why this team's not winning. He has to do that. He works for the team. I don't. So I just don't see it. I think this is a poorly coached team. I think this team fails to execute. Look at our red zone trips. First red zone trip, we go run on second down, play action on third. Gee, who saw that? Didn't see that coming. I mean, come on. Everybody saw that coming, including the Cardinals. We settled for a field goal. When we did call the right plays in the red zone, Auden Tate dropped a touchdown. Andy Dalton didn't execute. He threw behind Tyler Eifert, and it bounced off the defender's helmet. It's just this team, like I said, play calling's bad, execution's bad, and it's a shame because there's some good personnel on this roster, and we're wasting Mixon's rookie contract. We're wasting Jesse Bates's rookie contract. We're going to have to pay William Jackson at some point because we've wasted his rookie contract. This is just blown situations. I'm going to say one thing positive. I do want to get something positive in here. You see the guy right back there, AJ Green, okay? Something really good for you. You got hurt in preseason. You didn't get the extension you wanted. If an extension is put in front of you, don't sign it. Play out your season. Leave this team. I hate to say it because I love you tremendously, but it's because I love you that I'm saying this. Go to a different team next year. Go get to the playoffs. Do something positive. We'll always love you. You can come back and retire a Bengal. But if you get an opportunity to get off this team, get off this team. Save yourself. Really. The rest of the season is we should treat it like preseason. We really should. We should see what we have. I want Pratt starting every game. I've gone back and forth with other people about whether Finley should be playing. I think we need to see what we have. If you don't want to throw him out against Baltimore, I understand that, but I think we need to see what we've got in some of these players so we can make the correct draft decisions next year. Not hopeful that anything's going to change next year because until ownership changes, I don't think anything's going to happen. I think we're stuck. And unfortunately, I had some optimism when the season started that Katie and Troy were taking a bigger lead, but they just look like more of an extension of Mike Brown. So nothing's going to change until this team is sold to somebody else. So until that time happens, we're just stuck with the mediocrity that you're going to see. Hopefully, eventually, maybe the owners get together. I think it's going to take more of kind of a Donald Sterling type of blunder for them to force the sale out of the Brown family. But until that happens, what are you going to do? Nothing. So, like I said, I'm going to be grouping together the previews and the recaps. There's no point, since I see the rest of the season more like the preseason, there's no point in doing previews of preseason games. So I'll preview the upcoming game right now. We're going to get killed by Baltimore. This will be more like the Monday night game, less like what you saw today because Baltimore's a good team. We will get completely crushed. It'll look like the Monday night. Dalton probably sacked 8 or 10 times. Who knows? We won't scheme properly. If we do scheme properly, we won't execute. So I don't see us winning. Like I said, I see this as maybe a 0 or a 1-win team. So that's my preview of the upcoming week. And I'll try to put up maybe a recap and preview each week after the games. So with that, I will say, who date everybody, and I'm going to end every video with fuck Mike Brown until you sell this team. Just fuck you. Okay? Who date everybody.